Hello everyone, this is Hesseray here with more Final Fantasy XI. It's been some time since we were able to get in some good FF11 playing, but here we are. Silly has joined me, he's on his crawler.
That's right.
If you recall last week, we went out of into North Gustafsburg to go back in for a cutscene, and then they wouldn't give us the cutscene because we got stupid game day. We have to wait. So let me see here. I want to see if we're gonna have to wait a game day again in the future. Yep, we are. I hate everything.
No.
So hopefully this next mission, this quest here, takes us a while. So the Wings of the Goddess stuff so far has proven to be really annoying due to this game day waiting shit. But it wasn't so obvious before because we had all the Wings of the Goddess content to go through between. But we still have some more Dynamis we can work on in the meantime. We're almost done Dynamis, but alright, I am back in. We should get a cutscene. Were you 5 moons? I don't remember this Galka. Yes, you were.
Okay. Hear me, my fellow Galka. For far too long have we lived under the oppressive rule of the humans. In the name of their twisted justice, at this very moment, one of our own is being accused of a crime he did not commit. We all know this hero's name, do we not?
Pale Eagle!
Will we stand by and watch as Pale Eagle suffers the same humiliation to which our comrades Were and Goomba were subjected?
We will not!
No! I thank you, my brothers. Your support is indispensable in this dark hour. It is time. Time for the Galkan race to rise up and break free from our shackles. Just like the time when the hero, Darksteel Hurricane, stood up against the tyranny of the Hume so many years ago. Roar!
Hurrah! What is the meaning of this? Unauthorized public gatherings are strictly prohibited. I take it you're the leader of this rabble? Adjourn this illegal gathering immediately, or else. You! I know your face! Why, you're a Mithril Musketeer! Explain yourself this instant!
See for yourselves, my fellow Galka. This is the Hume's twisted notion of justice. Their mouths spew forth the law while their hands reach for a blade. The ones who unjustly imprisoned Were and Goomba are none other than the self-proclaimed military police standing here before you.
Scoundrels!
Don't think we'll stand quietly by and let you military police dogs frame our respected chairman, Pale Eagle, as well.
Stand down! Stand down, I say! Don't do anything stupid. I think that's Zed.
That's enough fun and games. Zed, I knew you'd come. Zed, what is the meaning of this? Mithril Musketeer 5 Moons, you are under arrest for treason and slander. Is this a joke? The ones who brought forth false accusations against Chairman Pale Eagle should be arrested, not I. Am I not right, Zed? Zed!
This loose cannon of yours is a disgrace to the Mithril Musketeers. Our superiors will hear of this. Make no mistake about it.
Feel free to do as you please.
Needless to say, considering his role as the ringleader, he'll be taken into our custody. I trust there will not be any objections.
Zeed, is there not a speck of Galkan pride left in you? Pride, you say? I have no pride in what I do, not who I am. I can't believe I'm hearing this from you, a Galka!
What is the source of this commotion? Your Excellency, this man has been arrested for inciting rebellious sentiments within young Galka. This is disconcerting indeed. Why, this is a familiar face. If my memory serves me correctly, you are Mithra Musketeer 5
Galag! The name's Galag, and don't you forget it. I'm warning you, Karst. This isn't over. We Galka will not stand idly by while the chairman has his honor defaced. Even if you lock me up, someone else will rise in my place and...
Mind your manners before the senator!
Ugh.
That's enough, officer. Violence will not be tolerated, even towards detainees and prisoners. I beg your pardon, Your Excellency. Now, Galag, was it? I, Derek Karst, will speak with Chairman Pale Eagle in person and confirm the truth for myself. This I solemnly promise. Take him away.
Ah, Miro. I'm sorry you had to witness what just transpired. In an unfortunate turn of events, suspicion over the plot behind Senator Werner's assassination has been cast upon Chairman Pale Eagle. We Mithra Musketeers were given orders to conduct a preliminary investigation. While 5 Moons has been observed voicing his belief in Chairman Pale Eagle's innocence with increasing fervor, no one thought much of it, until one day he disappears from headquarters altogether. The rest, well, you've seen with your own eyes. Nicholas, we need to focus on the task at hand. With regards to the reason behind 5 Moon's sudden change of heart, do we have anything to speculate upon? Actually, we found a book lying in his room, one that's been causing quite a stir recently. A book, you say? It's a chronicled account of the unsuccessful attempts to capture Darksteel Hurricane, the infamous assassin who shook the very foundation of the Republic several years back. It would appear that this Darksteel Hurricane has attained cult status as of late. He's idolized among the younger generation of Galka as a hero and a role model. Of all people, they chose to idolize a murderer. Nicholas, we're going. Now, if you'll excuse us, Miro.
Well, the question is, who painted Darksteel Hurricane to be a hero and made books about him? Diggy Stock, thank you very much for the auto host. I really appreciate it. We are currently working on the Wings of the Goddess storyline for Bastok. It's kind of annoying in that they keep giving us game days we gotta wait. But this quest might have enough cutscenes to push us forward to the next, close to the next game day. I hope so. We gotta go talk to Gentle Tiger, and I remember you were the voice of Gentle Tiger.
That's true.
So they got so many different Galka in this, I can't remember who voiced who, so maybe we're kind of swapping back and forth, but when we get to when we get to Windhurst, I'll keep better track of who's voicing what. Yusuf, hello! Yeah, you got the slimes. That makes me very happy.
Oh, so that's Yusuf. I thought that was Yusuf. It's his new name.
Yeah, someone was harassing him.
What the fuck?
Silly's voice is low?
Oh no.
Might have to speak up, Silly.
Let me see if I can raise my voice in Discord.
I may actually be able to raise your voice in Discord. Give me a sec. Okay, speak.
Hello?
There we go. I raised his voice. Is that better, Yusuf?
Is it better?
There we go. Okay, thank you, Yusuf. I really appreciate that. Okay,
Excellent.
so talk to Gentle Tiger.
Who the hell is Gentle Tiger? Oh, it's you. You're looking for Captain Clara? She's receiving a guest right now. Senator Karst, in fact. I was specifically instructed not to let anyone through, but hey, it's you.
Arbitrarily. We're just gonna let you through.
We know you're famous. You should go in.
Sir, I beseech you to reconsider. Chairman Pale Eagle hasn't yet been cleared of suspicion. Meeting with him under these circumstances would be ill-advised. I'm not unmindful of your concern, Captain, but I must honor the promise I made to your man to seek out the truth for myself. If I cannot dissuade your excellency, please grant me permission to accompany you. While I appreciate your commitment, I cannot allow it. This meeting at Zegum Hill must be between only myself and the chairman. But sir, the Beastman force is prowling the Gustaberg region. Precautions must be taken. This discussion is over, Captain. This matter is to be kept in the strictest confidence. Hey, Black Trife, thank you for the host. This applies to you too, adventurer.
Wow.
Your Excellency. Captain, is it true 5 Moons has been detained by the military police? I'm afraid so.
The new 5 Moons is a great deal more stubborn than the one we used to know. He has been maintaining his silence since arrest. Continuing to do so would be tantamount to admitting his own guilt.
Damn it!
Volker, where do you think you're going?
I'm gonna go slap some sense into 5 Moons and then bring him back.
You'd only be wasting your time. Only Captain Clara has authorization from the military police to meet with 5 Moons. Furthermore, it wouldn't be in their best interest to release him.
Captain, what do you propose? 5 Moons charges are serious. If they stick, I would be forced to dismiss him from the Mithril Musketeers, to say nothing of the hefty sentence should he be convicted. If he does not break his silence, and soon, there's precious little I can do for him.
Leave him be, Volker. He clearly has his sights set on martyrdom. There's no point going against that wish.
Zeed! You of all people!
I just had a thought. Captain, if I may. If the allegations of Chairman Pale Eagle's involvement in the assassination is disproved, wouldn't the charges being brought against 5 Moons be lightened, even if nullification is out of the question?
Miro, I have a favor to ask of you. I want you to accompany Volker to Senator Karst's meeting with Chairman Pale Eagle. Captain? Republican law recognizes the gravity of third-party evidence. Therefore, if any fruit comes of the secret meeting of Zegum Hill and the chairman's involvement in the assassination is disproved, your presence as eyewitness may prove pivotal in the case for 5 Moons. Captain! Prepare for immediate departure, Volker. It was a mistake to allowing the senator to leave unescorted. Should anything run afoul, protect his excellency with your life. Yes, ma'am! I must first attend to 5 Moons. I'll be right behind you, Miro. Alright. Yeah, I guess he wasn't wrong. It is us. Anyway, Trife, good to see ya. I was telling Silly about how you fell asleep while streaming last night. He was pretty amused. Alright, so we gotta go to North Gustaberg and click on the monument at the top of Zegum Hill. Let's go talk to Red Canyon. Okay. You both fell asleep last night, Yusuf? Well, that's good. I feel like that's true between you and a couple billion people. Oh, that's right. The Defenders comes out in 5 days.
It's true.
I just watched a, or I just saw an ad for it. I took a nap. Alright, we're gonna ride a mount here. Let's ride a crab. Okay, so we gotta get to the top of Zegum Hill. I'm pretty sure that we were up here before, maybe? It says that the way up starts at I-6, I believe? No, I-8. Okay. We are currently over here, so we gotta cross this bridge. And get to the top of Zegum Hill. Ah, yes, Yusuf, I agree. And your support is incredibly appreciated. I mean, you've been here since I started streaming, what, Final Fantasy 2? So you've been here forever. So subscriber or not, you've been supporting my stream for a very long time, and I really appreciate it. And in the case of FF11, our stream, because Silly's been here since, what? Oh, FF1. Oh, my bad. You're even longer than I thought. Alright, so this should be the way up. Well, that's a bit too much information, yeah, so if you should... Yeah. I'm not sure we needed to know that specific detail, but yeah, you've been here a long time. Sorry. I have a bad habit of capitalizing on those jokes when I see them. Ah! Silly Silent Hill stream. That was a while ago now.
This is the worst hill in existence.
It is. Okay, so we gotta go back and go around the other way. You are hot, Silly. Where are you? There you are, I see you. You got the crawler going. Huge hornets. Those would be huge hornets. Okay, we are heading to the monument at the top of Zegum Hill. I-7? Is this the monument? It looks like it could be a monument. I don't see anything I have to click. You're so bad at using video editor. I don't even do video editors, Yusuf. I just literally just cut stuff by myself by stopping the recordings while streaming. Hang on a sec. I gotta move it down so I can see what the time is on the stream. There we go. Done. I need to figure out how to do insert voice over top of the music. Because I want to do a project with my friends where we voice act a game. I have two in mind. One is I'm dubbing blind voice acting, where I'm going to give people lines and they just voice them however they see fit. Okay, so it looks like a monument. Okay. And the other is going to be a serious thing. So, Trife, I may get you to do some voice acting. Okay, so. Ah, that's an interesting thing, Yusuf. Lonk, hello! Welcome to the stream. Okay, I'm going to click the monument. Silly probably already clicked it.
clicked it.
Excellent. Please excuse my tardiness. I hope you haven't waited long. That young Galka gave me a much-needed wake-up call the other day. I had neglected to see the merit of a candid conversation between ourselves in resolving... What are you? Chairman, no! Pale Eagle? Senator! Chairman! Are you unharmed? Are you harmed? I'm fine, but the chairman, he has been stabbed. Chairman!
This is nothing to worry about. Senator, now is not the time for civil war. Our citizens, they must be united. I am prepared to resign from my post. You need but request it.
You need to say nothing more, Pale Eagle. Your selfless act this day more than proves your innocence. Pale Eagle, be strong now. You just got stabbed. Be strong.
Oh, it blacked out. I didn't click the thing. I thought it was gonna go.
It's okay.
Sitting here like, why is the screen still black? He's in a serious but stable condition. Fortunately, the assassin missed his vital spots.
Can he be transported back to the infirmary?
It would be too risky to move the patient now. We must first treat the poison used by the Tonberry, and then wait for the symptoms to subside.
Captain, what of 5 moons? He has escaped detainment. What? That fool! How are we supposed to lessen his charges if he keeps incriminating himself? Zed is out searching for him as we speak, but thus far we've been unable to track him down. 5 moons. That is young Galka with whom I spoke. My reconciliation with Pale Eagle was made possible thanks to him. I will do everything in my power to mitigate his charges. And thank you, Your Excellency. Your reassurance means a lot to us. Our priority now is to locate 5 moons before the military police do so. Who knows what other treasures they'll venture to add to his already hefty list. Grauberg. I have a feeling he's headed for Grauberg. What makes you think so? Up there in the hills is an ancestral shrine where Galka pay respects to those who gave their lives in the war against the Antica. 5 Moons himself once told me how all Galka elders go there to report momentous undertakings to those who have gone before them. I see. It certainly warrants an investigation. Volker, you are to head to Grauberg immediately. I will remain here with Nicholas and attend to Chairman Pale Eagle. Understood! Miro, come with me. That's a bit bold. It will be fun, Trife. It won't be for a while either that I try to get people to. And you don't have to, obviously. It's more of a if you want to thing. But, alright, so since we're just going to be wasting time anyway, we're going to run down the mountain. And go to Grauberg. We're going to go to the book, though. I don't remember where the entrance to Grauberg is. It's probably right by the book. But we can go to the other entrance to Grauberg, so where the cave was. Because this is the same cave that we had to go to before.
That's not the way down. Wait. Oh, wait. Here we go. I tried to go straight instead of turning.
I don't think you should ride that in this area. Wait, no. This area... Well, they don't have too many issues with orcs. You're good. They should give us a quad of shell that kind of folds over like a ball, and you ride it like a hamster in a wheel.
That'd be awesome.
Or in one of those balls. Yeah. But yeah, this is the we gotta go back to that cave we went to earlier in the past doc story, so I'm just gonna run mostly there because we have to waste time. Anyway, Lonk, how you doing? I heard you were asking about the stream today, and yes, we are streaming today, as you can see. I did not stream yesterday because I went to a wedding, and they kept trying to hook me up with someone that I was not too fond of. But that's the nature of friends, right?
I just want to try something.
She was most certainly not my type. But there was awesome food. We danced, we ate. They had mini poutine bowls there, which is very French Canadian of them to have that at their wedding. Not a bad thing by any means. Is this the way down? Is this where we came up? I think it is. That didn't take very long to get up there.
No.
We did well. Enough. Alright. The book is down the mountain, so we have to, I think, go this way. Is that right? Yeah, we gotta go around the mountain. So we're heading to Grauberg for the last cutscene in this quest line. Pretty sure there's nothing else in this quest line, but I could be wrong.
Good old Grauberg.
Good old Grauberg, indeed. We spent a lot of time in Grauberg, even in the Sandoria missions, because a lot of the Wings of the Goddess missions took place there.
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird that they centered on Grauberg. I also find it amusing that they, because Abyssia released in the Lothian Plateau, Kronstadt Highlands, and such, that they don't let you go there in the past. They just created entirely new zones, which is cool. Here's it. Found it. Everyone likes new zones, right?
Yeah.
But look how massive the zones in this world are, guys. Like, FF11 did something right in that regard. The hell is that? Oh, it's a weaver. I think we gotta go across this bridge. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Like I said, I think this is the entrance to Grauberg, but we're going to use the book to go to Grauberg because it'll take us to the far side. If I can find the book. This fucking thing. There it is. Couldn't see it. Where are you?
I'm taking the book there, so don't worry. I got a little turned around, so I just went back to Gusterberg to take a look. I mean, brought to... Well, I guess it is Gusterberg.
Oh yeah, just map.
South.
Oops, caps lock shouldn't be on. There you go.
North Grauberg.
Yeah, that's how I usually split my video if I have to use. If I use Movie Maker. Grauberg South.
I like this. Listen. Monks, is an elixir field an odd ability? First, It's named Elixir Field, which is strange, as elixirs have always been helpful Final Fantasy items throughout the series. Then you look at the move itself. You jump up, fire Kamehameha at the ground. No chakra stuff, no lore tie-ins, just a straight-up Dragon Ball move.
Okay, well, it doesn't need a huge amount of lore tie-in because everybody knows that Sabin used Aura Cannon in Final Fantasy 6, or Aura Blast, depending on what version you're playing.
Aura Blast, always.
You have every Adobe tool and only use Photoshop because it's the only thing I know how to use? Yeah, understandably. Okay, so we gotta go to that cave that was way over here, silly. Might as well mount.
Someone says that it is related to Elixir Field, which is an actual meditation technique.
Oh, well, there you go.
And then someone says, at least you're not suplexing a train.
Because that's not lore breaking at all. Or immersion breaking.
And then someone says, I would rather have Monkman based on Sabin instead of Yang. While I'm at it, Machinist based more on Edgar. The Noise Blaster.
Oh, I'm surprised I haven't put a Noise Blaster in. I'm really happy FF15 had references to those, though.
Yeah.
And by references, I mean, you know, the ability to use those items. Even though I never used anything but the chainsaw. Actually, that's not true. I used the Bio Blaster for a long time until I got the chainsaw. Because Bio Blaster.
Good old Bio Blaster.
Alright, so cave we want should be along this wall. Trees. There we are. Should be it. Hey, somebody here. J Smooth.
Is that one of the guys who helped us once?
I don't think so.
Something with a J, wasn't it?
Probably.
What am I clicking? Am I clicking something?
The question mark.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's next to J Smooth.
Ready?
Almost. Now that I found it. Okay, I'm ready now.
I'm afraid I cannot approve your plan. The blood of the hymns will not wash away the past, nor will it cleanse our path for the future.
What's become of the passionate and decisive warrior I used to respect? Has your resolve weakened with age? True change cannot be achieved without sacrifice. This is the lesson of the hero Darksteel Hurricane taught us. My brothers, are you ready to reclaim your honor?
We're ready!
I'm not ready.
5 moons, wait!
Volker, how did you find me?
Chairman Pale Eagle will be cleared of all suspicion. Senator Kars has sworn to personally see to it.
What? Kars changed his mind about the accusations.
Your words reached him, made him rethink.
My words reached him.
Now only the military police's charges against you remain. The captain has promised to do all she can. Let us return to headquarters.
Volker, you're still not seeing the big picture. This one incident is merely a drop in the ocean. The oppression and inequality my people have suffered for centuries. All of this still remains. But now, a new storm of change has arisen, and there's no stopping it. My brothers, let's go!
5 moons! Damn it, what am I supposed to do now? Listen to me, Volker. They intend to seize power from the government by taking the Republic's defenses unaware and overrunning key facilities. What? But why are you telling me all this? Should all-out conflict erupt between the human Galka, the nation and her citizens will suffer irreparably. Their plan must not be allowed to succeed.
Take this with you. It may be of some use.
Thank you. The entire nation is indebted to you all. Miro, let us make haste. Okay, so that's where I'm going to stop this recording, but I'm also going to take a short BRB.